Okay guys, how do you get heel work like this? So every time that you move left, you move right, your dog is literally stuck to your heel just like this. Even if you turn around, you do circles, your dog is still there. So it literally feels like that your dog is stuck to your heel. Well, I'm going to show you how to achieve this in this video. Okay, I'm going to show you some footage with some clients in one-to-one sessions and clients in my group dog classes. And you're going to see the before and the afters, but what you're going to see is these clients have the same thing in common. What they're doing, they try to correct the dog too late. They try to correct the dog when the dog's way in front. If you do that and you're trying to correct the dog when it's way in front, the dog's already won at this point, and you're about 3 or 4 seconds too late. Let me show you what I mean.
Okay, so one of the biggest mistakes that all clients do is they let the dogs mess them about. Now, instantly, look at this dog. It's bouncing around everywhere. It has zero manners. And can you see what the handler's doing is? The handler's doing nothing to stop it. When the dog jumps, instantly, so you can see it's jumping now towards me. When the dog jumps, you've got to correct that dog instantly. Now, if you're trying to correct that dog when it's miles in front of you, then the dog's already won. You've got to correct the dog when it literally just passes your feet. So watch now with the heel work now. So can you see the dog sniffing the floor? Watch now, look how far it is in front. So what the handler should have done is the moment that dog's nose went past her toes, so nose past toes, that's when you correct. That's your secret with getting your dog to heel. Again, look, see, it's way in front. She's way too slow. Do you see how it lunged at that black Labrador? Look, and again, it's lunging again. You can't have a dog that does this because you've got to get it under control. Watch how it lunges at this next dog now. If she'd have corrected when nose hit toes, that's then when she'd have got this dog under control and all this would have been done and dusted.
So, manners, rules and regulations is what you need to put into a dog and heel. And you don't negotiate of how a dog should behave. The more that you let him take over, he'll just do exactly what he did when you first came into this class, and he'll just be, I mean, he was literally like a wild horse, wasn't he? Heel. Can you see now this dog respects me? Can you see what he's doing? He's looking at me all the time for guidance. Can you see? Heel. Good boy. Heel. So he's looking at me for guidance now. He's looking at me to see if he's doing things correctly. Yeah. Heel. See, I'm not giving him an inch. He went that far in front and I stopped him. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Now can you see what we've got? We've got a calm dog now that's sitting and being good. Make sense? Yeah? We've got a calm dog. You come back to the dog now. Now when you take hold of the lead, do exactly what I've done and you'll keep a calm dog. If you treat him like a baby, right, sort him out straight away.
No.
Sort him out straight away. Get on top of him. Time to heel properly. Don't give him an inch, pull him back. You want to do a circle on the inside now for me. As soon as he puts a foot wrong, get on top of him instantly. There you go. Instantly get on top of him as soon as he puts a foot wrong. No. Oh, no. Big difference, right? Now, all that was done, strangely enough, without a tree. Okay guys, one of my golden rules to get your dog to heel perfectly is I want you to imagine a little white line that is literally just in front of your feet. So imagine like in your vision, you look down and you see a white line that's literally just in front of your feet. That's the first thing that I want you to think of. There's only one thing that works when you want to get perfect heel work is a slip lead. A slip lead is your golden ticket. It's your magic tool. You've got to make sure you fit it correctly though. So there's videos I've got on to how to fit the lead correctly. You can also buy these through my website. Just click the link below. So we'll fit the lead on Nelly. So if we pop this over Nelly's head like so, the slip lead goes really high up. So imagine you've got a Imagine the dog's got a Adam's apple, it goes just above the Adam's apple and it fits then high up right behind the ears, like so. And you want just enough so you can fit your fingers underneath the rope so you can see so it's not too tight. So when you pull the rope, it lets go straight away. So that's the first thing that we do. So can you guys remember the little white line in front of your feet? So literally, think there's a little white line that is literally just in front of your toes on your shoes. Now, every time your dog's nose or up to this part of its head where its eyes touch that white line, that's when you need to correct the dog. So we fit the lead correctly, we've already gone over that. What we do is, each time we walk, heel, when we walk like this, what you want to do as well is you want to really walk very slowly with your dog. When you walk slowly with your dog, it really makes your dog heel really well. So walk really slow with the dog first. Now, each time its nose goes in, you just get the lead and you just go pop and you pop it back. So you're correcting the dog. As you do it, you say heel as you say it, but you don't go, oh, heel baby, like treat it like a baby. That isn't going to work. You've got to show your dog some discipline, or else there's got to be a consequence for bad behavior with the dog, right? So you say bump, heel, let it know, really give it a good pop and let it know. So it's like this: Nelly, heel. It's going to be hard to get Nelly to go wrong because obviously she's walked perfect heel now, but if Nelly did do wrong and her nose was, even when I move backwards, she follows me back. But if her nose was there and she was in front, so I'm here, I'm here and she's there. Now, this is where you need to correct the dog. In fact, you really need to correct the dog a little bit earlier than that when she's touched back, and you get the lead and you pull it right down the back. So you literally go, so say the dog's name first because it's good to get their attention. Nelly, heel, and you go pop and you pull it back. So you say Nelly, heel, like that, and pop them back so they know. So it's heel. So they know exactly where heel is. Okay, let me show you one of the common mistakes that lots and lots of clients do when they come to see me. And this is a big biggie. If you don't get this right, the lead doesn't work right. What they do is when they pull the lead, now leads only work when they're loose like this. So can you see there's a bow in the lead? Now, leads only work when it's loose, because how it works is when you want to pull the dog back, it's a snap on the lead. So it goes from loose to tight like that. Can you see? So loose, up like that, and that's how it works. Now, what a lot of people do, their common mistake is the lead is tight like this, and they're then trying to correct the dog when the lead's tight. When you try to correct the dog when the lead's tight, this is what happens. You're pulling. That's what you're doing. It doesn't work. There's no snap on how, in other words, for the lead to work correctly. Let me show you what I mean. So this is how the leads work. So the lead works like this. So imagine this is the dog's head. How it works like this is just like so. When you pull the lead, snap. So look, see how it's loose, and you go pop, and it instantly lets go. Pop, and it instantly lets go. Can you see? If you have the lead like this, it's already tight, and you pull, there's nothing. You've already got the tension there on the lead. So can you see what I'm saying? Yeah. The tension's already there on the lead, so it's got to be loose for it to work. Once you pull and you pop, it goes pop like that, and instantly goes pop, and the dog then goes, oh, what's that? And the dog then very quickly learns that that is not as nice as, oh, what a good girl, and having lots of fusses. Does it make sense? Mistake number 2 clients make is they hold the lead with the left hand too tight, and they throttle the dog. So this is what they do, watch. So we put the lead on again. I'm not going to show you how to fit that, we've already done it. They hold the lead like this correctly in the right hand, and then the left hand, they do this. Can you see how tight the lead is? Yeah. Now, when you walk like this, it's really uncomfortable for your dog. You've got to make sure that the lead is loose. Heel, Nelly, good girl. Can you see how the lead's nice and loose? And then if the dog then does come in front, you then use your left hand, and you use your left hand then like this as a corrector. That's how it works. The dog comes in front, you go pop and pop it back. And that's how you get a dog to heel properly. So we put all this together now, where we don't hold the lead like this, so it's tight, so it's throttling the dog. We imagine that little white line, and as soon as the dog's nose gets into that white line, we go pop. Once the dog's there, you're 3-4 seconds too late. The dog's already won. Dog's taking control over you. In other words, the dog's dicking you about, and the more that you let the dog dick you about, the worse the dog's going to be. It's that simple. Now, a really good way to get your dog to heel is so you know then your dog's in the right position is to turn. If you're right-handed, turn left into the dog. When you do this, you are going into the dog's space. The dogs don't like this. It's like a form of dominance over the dog without doing anything. So I mean, like this. Watch. So as you walk into the dog, walk in now. We do a left turn. You'll walk into the dog's space. Can you see? So I'm walking into the dog's space like this. And dogs don't like this. Now, to get this right, what we have to do is when you turn left, you pop the lead there like that and then turn. Now, what a lot of people do is they do a left turn like this. So they'll come out like this. Oh, no, go. They'll turn all the way around like a really big circle. But you need to do it so it's a really tight, so it's a tight left turn. So little pop, and then bring the dog round. So again, I'll show you. So we go heel, yeah. So it's that tiny little pop on the lead, heel. The dog then stays really close, and you can do then really, really tight left turns. Once you do this, then you're starting then to get really, really good heel work that you can be proud of, where you can go anywhere with your dog, and you know that that dog's not going to move. So if you put all those points together and you practice, but don't just practice in fields like this, because if you just only practice in fields, your dog's only going to be good in fields. What you've got to do is, yes, hello Nelly, she loves having a little love and a kiss and a cuddle. Now, if you only practice in fields, that's all your dog's going to be good at. You've got to go to different places. You don't sniff the microphone. You've got to go to different places. You've got to get into town centres. You've got to go to pubs. You've got to go to cafes. You've got to go to coffee shops. You've got to do all those things with heel work. You've got to train for every single scenario, because if you don't, your dog's going to get excited in these places. So train for every scenario with your heel work, and your dog then will be a dog that you can be proud of and a best mate that you'll love forever and ever and ever, just like little Nelly here. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, give it a thumbs up, give us a like and subscribe. It does me loads and loads of good stuff. Don't forget, there's different ways that we can help. There's one-to-ones, there's our local dog classes in Newcastle-under-Lyme and Madeley. We also do the group behavioural walks, and the last one we had was really cool, where we had a coffee shop settle workshop afterwards. That was a super cool one. And there's also residential training, there's one-to-ones, there's loads of ways we can help. Just pop yourselves over to dogtherapist.co.uk, and I'll see you all soon on the next video.